Welcome back into Good Morning Maine.
We're here with Ken Eisen. He's a co-creator of the Maine International Film Festival. And thank you for being with us this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you came all the way from Waterville.
All the way from Waterville.
Awesome. Thanks for making the drive.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So it's the 25th annual Maine International Film Festival.
It is. Silver anniversary.
Awesome. Can you explain a little bit about what you're excited about it and explain it to our viewers?
I'm really excited about everything. First of all, it's exciting just to do a full-fledged 100% film festival, 100 films from around the world. We haven't been able to do that since 2019 because of COVID. We have run every year, but 2020 it was just all we could do was rent the drive-in, have one film a night. We did that for 10 days, which is our usual length. Last year we had about 40 to 50% of a normal size. We had to cut down for safety reasons just to make sure there's lots of time to clean between. This year we're back full throttle and we're really thrilled about that, thrilled about our guests, thrilled to have films and guests from around the world.
Awesome.
And from Maine, a lot from Maine.
A lot from Maine. So where will these shows be on and in what different venues?
It's on all three screens of Railroad Square Cinema in Waterville, at the beautiful Waterville Opera House, at the Skowhegan Drive-In, and there's a small virtual component as well.
Awesome.
There's a lot going on, a lot of places to visit. And how has been the public's response being able to realize that you're back to 100% capacity? You must have a lot more people maybe feeling a little safer and being able to, get excited about the upcoming event.
I think that's right, and I think people are really excited about it. We are. It's always a fun event. You don't have to be an extreme movie buff. If you are, I think you're in your element. I'm in my element because I am. But even if you just enjoy movies at all, if you enjoy the world, how do you not enjoy the world? Well, it's easy, but it's also a lot easier to really enjoy it, and great films are a great way to do that. So people are thrilled about this, I think, this year.
And on top of that, what kind of film, like you said, there's hundreds of films coming in, and what kind of films are they? They go from dramas to horrors, or what are kind of the topics that come in? It's everything. There's a lot of documentaries, but there's also films that are mysteries, films that are unclassifiable, really, because we don't do, quote, normal films. You're not going to see things that are at the multiplex. And everything that we show is at least a Maine premiere, with the exception of some brand new restorations, or with a retrospective by a guest. For instance, our Midlife Achievement Award. We have a Midlife Achievement Award winner every year. This year that's Deborah Winger, one of the great actresses of our time. So we'll be showing 4 films of her. She'll be here to receive her award, and that's always a really exciting thing as well.
Oh, so they're not all recently released.
Or not released. Most of them are not released. Often them they're films that are coming up, that are films that one will never have a chance to see again. Only with guests who are coming for these kinds of retrospective showings, like Deborah Winger. We have a wonderful Mexican filmmaker named Tatiana Huerzo, who's coming with a complete retrospective of her films. Guests like that, and restorations of older films that have not been available, that have been restored to full beauty. We've got about 7 or 8 of those. So those are sort of special things, but you're not going to see Top Gun 1.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see that otherwise if you want to.
Right, never before seen content. Wow, that is very exciting.
Right. And mostly never to be seen again very readily content. So it's really, a lot of them are one-time chances.
Very special.
Yeah.
What should attendees know? Where do you get tickets, and when does it start?
Well, tickets are available now. They're available on the website, which is MIFF, M-I-F-F, for Maine International Film Festival.org. It's not .com, .org. And you will see all of the films, descriptions of all of them, and you can pre-advance buy any of them. You can also buy a pass that gets you into anything and everything, and various other forms of admission to. So it's like really a 100-ring circus, and this will get you.
So you can pick and choose, or you can pick for all. That is awesome.
You cannot see all. It's impossible to see every film.
Right.
So.
And it must be such a great experience, too, because the first thing that kind of pops in my head is you're talking about the international side of this and people coming in from Mexico and all around. I mean, different perspective of learning how people shoot, how people do, how they portray a story. That's got to be so interesting.
It always is. It's really exciting. It's easy to make fantastic comparisons between films that you don't know you're going to compare when you happen to see them in a row at the festival. It's great, and there's a lot of interchange between people there. People talk to each other, talk about films, talk about the world. It's an exciting atmosphere.
Yeah, sounds like something for everybody.
I think there is something for everybody. It's not a conscious thing that we try to do, but it's what happens.
Yep.
That's
Sounds
perfect.
good.
Well, if we're looking for any more information, this will all be on our website, foxbangor.com, and we'll be sharing the interview on Facebook as well. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us
Ken.
this
Thank
morning.
you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It was a
course.
pleasure. We'll throw it over to Conrad Sapinski. He has another look at our forecast.